Sebastian Stan, a.k.a. Bucky Barnes, a.k.a. the Winter Soldier, and Anthony Mackie, Sam Wilson, the Falcon. Welcome, gentlemen. Nice and formal. You got that. There you go. Perfect. Right there. Just in case they didn't know who you were.
Thank you, Andy.
We get confused all the time.
I'm always lost.
Hey, Wilson. On your left.
Oh, very good.
I've been waiting all day to say that. On your left.
We went to an Ivy League school.
Fellas, congratulations on the success of the movie. I was just talking to you, Sebastian, a second ago. I've seen it a handful of times. It is phenomenal. Best movie Marvel has done, and that's saying something. That is saying
That's
something.
what I said.
It's the best movie. But this is I've known, me and Anthony go back to New Orleans. I've known Anthony for a little bit. This is my first time having the pleasure of meeting you. You look like a regular chill dude. Where does badass Winter Soldier come from? I mean, you kick butt in that movie, man.
It's just really deep stuff. I don't know, man. Thank you very much. I don't know. I think the costume really kind of helped me out a lot, you know? Just sort of not recognizing myself and wearing a mask and all that fun stuff.
How physically taxing, Anthony, start with you. How physically taxing were some of these scenes you guys did? The fight scenes were amazing. Anthony, how many times you jump off of a building and you jump out of a window from the 41st floor?
Anthony didn't really fight.
I tried not to. I have a great stunt man. So they show us a previs of the car flipping. That's when lifting in the air and the door falling off and them sliding behind the car on the door. And I go, Aaron? Your turn. But nah, it's man, dang, what is this on? Uber? This is loud. This way on.
I feel like I'm in an airport. I should be taking off anytime soon when I'm looking forward.
No, but it's fun. I mean, for the most part, we did a lot of our own. I'm talking.
I'm sorry.
See, he didn't get to talk much in the movie. That's what it was. Oh, get that mask on so long.
We had so many lines. Now, every time he came out, he did this. And they were like, cut. Sebastian, can you talk in your regular voice? Sorry, I am. I'm talking in my voice. Action. Captain America. God, what are you doing?
I don't even know who this guy is. Every time I turn around, he's always there, and I never know why.
True story. True story. I heart Sebastian.
And Mac, though. Look. And Mac.
It says Sebastian and Mac Attack.
Well, man, you put mine on this evening. You didn't even color mine in. You wrote mine in with pencil. Wait, Anthony's gonna be here?
No, but I made you a bracelet that says Mac Attack.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Do you want it now?
Wait, don't make it weird. Did you bring Sebastian a bracelet?
I gave it to him already.
I have it backstage.
Okay. Well, you know what? Enough from me. We could talk all day. The people have been waiting. We've already started. Let's get to some questions. You want to take some questions, audience? Let's start on this side with the Winter Soldier. Look at this. Look at this. Can you believe that?
Thank you.
All the Winter Soldiers look really good today, I have to say.
Right, hi. So my question for both of you, you obviously have some really, sorry. You guys have some really complex costumes, and I was wondering if you guys, what the funniest story you have of any costume malfunction is.
I think the amount of lube that true story. It took for him to get in his costume.
I thought you were talking about yourself.
No, not me. No, my costume was nice. But his...
Yeah, a real cool jetpack. That sounds fun. Where are the wings?
He would always come and they would literally take like a 5-gallon bucket of Crisco oil and rub him. And right? You hear that? Come on. And then put him in a costume and then the arm would come. So they would take jelly and fill the arm up and they would always do this.
Yeah.
The nastiest thing in the world.
I'd be sitting there and be like, maybe I'll just put some of this in my hair. He's like, I don't know what to do with it. No, The one for me was, there was this moment where I'm supposed to, like, I'm chasing Black Widow, and I run up on this car, and like I position myself for the shot, and then I fell like a few times doing that, and then one time I got
in
there.
The movie is the one time he didn't fall.
Yeah.
And take 12, they were like, got it, cut, all right, moving on, don't ever do that again.
It was probably the close-up because like my pants had like literally ripped in half,
Right.
and the rest of everything.
He was just unleashing the
hanging out.
dragon every day. Decepticon.
I got one real quick.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Mac, I got one real quick. As a newcomer, man, just how exciting was this for you to be a part of this franchise and to play the Falcon, who was a very beloved character?
It was great, man. I didn't grow up on comic books. I grew up on baseball cards and fighting in the yard, and I've been hounding Marvel for 5 years. And I was like, yo, at some point in time, you gotta put a brother in the movie. So you can get me now for cheap, or you can wait. So 5 years later, I get a email from them saying, don't call us anymore, we'll call you. So 6 months later, I go out to LA and meet with the Russo brothers and Nate Moore, the producer. And they couldn't tell me the name of the movie, what the character's name was, what the story was about, or what I was doing. They just wanted to know if I was going to be in a Marvel movie, is that okay? So I said, hell yeah. So it just worked out. I mean, as an actor, it's kind of like winning the lottery. It's like being nominated for an Academy Award. It's funny. I've been in 2 movies that won Best Picture. Captain America come out, people are like, Jesus!
You got marriage proposals over there?
Right, you know what I mean? I get secondary posters, I get all kind of stuff.
Oh, you did your thing, for
So
sure.
it's been huge.
Awesome, man. You got a question?
Yeah, so if you guys could tell Steve Rogers to keep something from the past, what would be, like vinyl records or something? Like I would tell him never to use CDs, always use vinyl.
Okay. Right, you gave him trouble, man. So you've already
I already
contributed.
answered
You got
that
your
question
job.
in the film.
What would
If you could
tell
tell
me to keep
Steve
from the
Rogers
past?
to keep something
Yeah.
other than Black Widow.
Yeah, like something to not, I guess, update or whatever.
Yeah,
You said
not
keep
update,
vinyl instead of
like
CDs, for
vinyl.
instance. But you were frozen too, so you don't really know.
Yeah.
You're not the person that.
I don't know anything.
Yeah, you don't even know who you are. You don't even know that you're really Bucky.
What?
I know him.
Just keep slipping back.
Okay, wait, but serious question.
No.
Speaking of, okay, go
I
ahead.
know, I like cassette tapes. I always like cassette tapes and making like mixes and stuff. I kind of miss those. So why not? You can keep that. I'll keep that.
But that's not from the past. That's like our generation.
I don't know. I'm Romanian, all right?
I was about to say that. But okay, let's go from the past to the future. The question on everybody's mind, you've been asked it 1,000,000 times. Are you going to take the shield one day?
Oh, whoa.
That's how the comic book goes. That's what the comic, that's the story, all right?
Driver, roll up the partition, please.
Would you like to take the shield one day?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do it right now. Yeah, I'll do it right now. I don't know. I mean, look, it's not up to me. I'm just showing up when they're calling me. I mean, that's it. But I wouldn't mind a little Black Widow, Winter Soldier story happening. Yeah, I know the Falcon's got a couple things for the Hulk. Yes.
Roll up the partition.
No, but you got, I mean, the last line of the movie, when do we start?
Right.
So, I mean, you're obviously on the loose. You're running with Captain America. Have you guys had discussions yet about what we're going to maybe see in part 3, or is it just still taking it part 2?
Not at all.
You're just enjoying the ride right now.
Yeah, that's all it is, bro.
Although somehow I feel like even if you did know anything, you wouldn't share it.
Oh, I know.
Oh, okay, cool, all right. Yeah, you know what's no, maybe a tease, maybe something.
Yeah, it's really good too.
Yeah.
Really good.
Let's
It's fun too.
they're better at asking questions than I am. Yes.
My question's for both Sebastian and Anthony. You are both amazing actors from the roles that we've seen you in. But I was wondering, would you ever want to host Saturday Night Live? Show your comedic side? You guys are hilarious right now.
One of my dreams is to host Saturday Night Live. It's easier to get hit by a line drive home run outside of Yankee Stadium, walking down the street, go and get a slice of pizza, than it is for a brother to host Saturday Night Live. Literally, look it up! The advent of Google, brothers can't lie no more. Real rap. That's the truth. So yes.
Sebastian?
Of course, like 100%. I would be terrified as hell though. I'd be so nervous. I don't know what I would do, honestly, but I would do it in a second if they came to me.